Hello, everybody. How are y'all doing today? My name is Fiercely Funky, and welcome back to another episode of the following Funky podcast. It is episode 11. And in case you're wondering, yes, I did kind of just fall off the map over the last 2 weeks. That was only because, I realized I don't think I'm doing well. To be honest, the first week was because I was busy with some school. There were some performances happening, and I didn't really have a lot of time to actually do the podcast, edit the videos, all that crap. So I said, you know what? I'm going to take the week off. And then after the performances, because technically we were supposed to do it for 2 full weeks, stuff kind of happened. Like the school canceled the second 2, so there were supposed to be four performances in total. The first 2 would be on one weekend, and the second 2 would be on the next weekend over. We had the first 2, and then stuff kind of happened in Dresden. I'm not gonna say, but I think you guys got an idea. So they got it canceled, and but I thought, you know what? Why not? Let's take another week, and this time we're gonna plan out how I'm going to be doing the channel, how the channel is going to change. And that is what I was thinking, conjuring. I was doing meditation. It was a lot of good things for myself that honestly everyone should do. I think everyone should go through what I went through during the last week, because it felt so healthy, it felt so good. It's the idea that everyone deserves whatever they want or whatever they strive for, they deserve it. And I had to really take a step back. I mean, I'm not there. I'm following this one podcast that is just talking purely about it, and I'm not nearly completed. There's like 20 episodes. I'm only on the 5th episode, but it's still just so nice. It's such a good thing to just give yourself the positive mental attitude to move forward with what you want to do and just manifest it. And you need to think critically. You can't just say, oh, I'm gonna do it and I'm gonna just try, but not set it up or prep or figure out how you're gonna get there. I mean, that part I'm still working on. But the idea that this is just the beginning, this is the first step of you getting to your goal. And honestly, I'm really happy I did it. Not only that, I started doing meditation as well. It was honestly a freaking blast. I mean, I'm still doing it, but now I'm a little more busy because I'm also doing the podcast again. I'm posting videos every day with the exception of Wednesday and Sunday. This whole week has been boom, boom, boom. You're going to be so surprised. I know I'm recording it as of Monday or, yesterday when this is posted. But, there's going to be one on Thursday, there's going to be one on Friday, and there's going to be one on Saturday. So, yeah, there's a lot of content coming your way, people. And I don't plan on stopping. Unless the Christmas holidays really get me chilling and I just don't want to do anything, which I think makes sense. I think I deserve it, but I want to try and have some more fun with you guys and do my more podcasts and whatnot. And so yeah, here I am. I'm back. Long story short, took me a while to get to where I was talking about. So yeah. So let's see. What have you missed? Other than what I've basically said, there was supposed to be performances for 2 weeks, but that got canceled. World's not. There's a little concerning little bug that's going around, which is not fun, but it's concerning. So I'm on the watch on that. Here's a big one. I'll be moving as of December 12th, which is next Sunday? No, Sunday after. I found a new place because the current place I'm in, it's called the International Guest House. And their big policy is you're only there for 3 months. You're only allowed to stay here for 3 months, and then you're out the door. And then you got to go figure out whatever else you figure out where you got to go next. And it's so stupid. I just thought, you're gonna get paid if the people stay here. Why are you like this? But I can't complain. I enjoyed my time here. I think it'll be nice to still go to my own room, and I'm probably gonna do a video on that. Actually, I'll probably do like a little. I'll do a little story, a little vlog, if you will. If you think you won't like that, let me know down in the comments, because I'll very much appreciate that if you guys actually want that, and I'll definitely try to give you what you want. I'm starting to believe that I really am trying to. I mean, I don't think I've really done a good job recently, but I'm gonna try to change. I know I'm going to change. Sorry. Mental thinking. I'm going to change that. I'm going to change it so you guys, I'm doing this so you guys enjoy what you watch. And I want to be one of those people. And I'm going to try my damnedest. I mean, the podcast might be a bit different because this is just a tap into realism and just what life is like. And that may be different, but everything else, I'm going to try my best to either make you guys enjoy what you watch, or it's for a reason or a cause, or it's good. I'm gonna try my best to be a better person, a better funker. So I don't know why I'm committed to the act anyway, but so let me think what else what's been going on. Man, really hasn't much. I mean today, for starters, today I've recently seen some trailers and announcements for some movies that I'm and TV shows that I'm really excited for. For starters, for any Star Wars fans who have been I'm a solid Star Wars fan, and I cannot tell you how hyped I am when I saw the trailer for Book of Boba Fett. It's so freaking cool in my mind. It's Star Wars, and it's gangsters, and it's Boba Fett. In my opinion, what can you go wrong with that, huh? I mean, okay, frankly, they've done a terrible job with most movies, but as of the recent live-action TV shows, I think they're doing a pretty banger job. Look at Mandalorian. They did an amazing job with the first 2 seasons, and I'm pretty sure they're not going to really slow down with that momentum and the amount of hype and what they can deliver in season 3, which... Actually, by the way, I don't know when it's coming out. I feel like it's coming out soon, but I know Book of Boba Fett is coming out like in a month. Actually, a month today. It's coming out on the 29th of December. So put that in your goddamn schedule if you are a huge Star Wars fan. I don't know. I was just so excited to see it because when we saw him return in Mandalorian, we were all confused. Because, you know, we all saw him in the no, not the Rise of Skywalker. The Return of the Jedi. Sorry, I'm trying to remember the names. Return of the Jedi. When that happened, he kind of just got swallowed up by the... Fuck. You know when you haven't watched Star Wars in a bit, like a month or two, and you cannot remember what the pit was called that he got eaten up by? But you know what I'm talking about. I'll probably post a quick image right around here. All right, write that down, Funky. So last we saw him, he got eaten up by that. And then the next thing you see is right before the sequels, the timeline of the sequels, you see Boba Fett, alive and well, acting like a complete badass and wreaking havoc wherever he goes, which is fucking cool. But, you know, still... made me wonder how the hell he got out of it. So I'm pretty sure we're going to get that answer in this series as well, which I'm going to be excited for. I'm also curious what in the grand scheme of things. Now, I understand that there are, I understand that, like, for example, Star Wars Visions, those were just like side stories, not actual like technical canon, but they were just like ideas of what the story or the universe could be, which is also freaking cool. But I'm curious if they're going to, the people who create Book of Boba, if they're going to try and keep it or try to contribute to the grand story of Star Wars or what we are known as the live action Star Wars, or if they're gonna just take they're not gonna take a totally different turn. I'm just more curious because, like, for example, Mandalorian is what Mandalorian did first season. I can't rem. It's a bit blurry because it's been a very long time since I've seen it. I'm probably gonna go watch it again, to be honest, because it was that freaking good. I'm pretty sure because let me think. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Let me think. Basically, from what I remember correctly, season 2 for sure, they were tying up loose ends from the Clone Wars, which was part of the main, like, canonical series of what Star Wars is as we know it. And I get the idea that technically Star Wars isn't just one storyline; it could be multiple because it is it's a massive galaxy, which is cool. And basically, the story could go anywhere with it. You know what I mean? There's like, but because what we've been seeing for so long is the story of Skywalker, which has been more apparent with the newest movie, you know, Rise of Skywalker, and I'm not going to get into that at all. But long story short, it was following the family of Skywalkers through and through. I mean, even Mandalorian tapped into that when they, oh yeah, spoiler alerts, you want to skip the next 15 seconds, go ahead. I'm doing spoilers for season 2 finale of Mandalorian. Basically, all right, hold on. 3, 2, 1. Okay, basically, Skywalker comes in to get Grogu, so we could train him, which is very interesting, which is very cool. But like, that's what I'm trying to say. They tapped in, they brought him in, and Mandalorian basically tapped into the Skywalker timeline, and you know. Yeah, there's connections. Besides, there was also connections with, oh my god, the names. Just a lot of things that just connected. But that, what was I'm going back to the point that Star Wars, as of right now, we just know it as the Skywalker trilogy. And it's just only been that story. Or, you know, the Skywalker timeline and or story. But I'm curious, though, if they're going to try and... I mean, you know, Boba Fett was rooted out of that timeline or story, but I'm curious if they're going to try at some point to make a completely different timeline and or story arc, not spanning, you know, 9 movies and 30 plus years of, you know, content and, you know, filmography and all that. But, you know, I'm curious if they're going to try and making different stories, but like keep to the bare roots. I mean, they didn't really try with Visions. Visions was more like, hey guys, I know some of you guys are weebs, and I also know that a lot of anime studios are also massive fans of Star Wars, so let's give them a chance to shine with the Star Wars, random Star Wars mini stories. So that's how that worked. And I honestly, for one, I gotta say, Visions was pretty damn good. And I think I know there were a few slow episodes, but overall, it was pretty good. I don't have any complaints with it. I know a lot of people didn't. Well, from what I've seen, from the posts and all that I've seen, not a lot of people liked it. But I, for one, enjoyed it. Because you know what? Despite them having some very different artistic differences, and I mean that as in there's some things that, you know, didn't feel like it would have worked. It didn't seem like Star Wars, but they still committed. And you know what? Even those episodes, I enjoyed it. It was the creativity behind it. I've got to give them props for it, and I absolutely enjoyed it. And they say they greenlit season 2 for that, so I'm also super duper excited for that. So yeah, that's my whole take on the whole Boba Fett story, and I understand that I dragged that along. What else has happened with the funk? I've been getting in contact with some old friends, and that's been nice. I haven't seen them in months. And, you know, it's definitely... Being in Germany, I think one of the hardest things right now for me, for the funk, is that because I'm in Germany, you know, for the first few months, it's been good. It's been great, honestly. I just probably have also made an active effort not to try and contact my friends. I know a lot of you guys are, I know a lot of you that, if you know me, are probably going to be like, what the hell is he talking about? But hear me out. You know, I think it was during the first few months, it was like, okay, I got to get the handle of the school. I need to understand its lifestyle. I need to understand the German life. And so that kind of swept me up. And I was like, every day was like, I got to get used to this. I need to, you know, I was too caught up with the schedule or every day, just getting through each day. And, you know, it was fine. It was great. And I could handle it. But now 3 months, almost 4 months in, and, you know, I've got a handle on the schedule. I've got a handle on what the lifestyle is and all that. You know, I decided to talk to a few friends, and I'm super, super fucking happy I did. It kind of sucks though, because I'm not starting to get super homesick, but you know, I miss them. I miss home. And I'm really excited to go back. Oh yeah, by the way, that is also a thing happening. I'm heading back home for Christmas, which I'm very, very excited for. I'm excited for that sweet, sweet turkey, baby. Oh yeah. Juicy turkey with the beans and the mashed potatoes and the, what was it? Marshmallow sweet potato casserole. If any of you guys have ever had that, or you know what I'm talking about, but if you haven't, oh my God, it is the best thing in the world. So basically you make it's this, you know how you make like a shepherd's pie and whatnot, you know, the like plate, I don't know what it's called, but that you use that. You mash up a bunch of sweet potato. You put that at the bottom, and then the best part is you top it with a bunch of marshmallows. We usually do like the rainbow marshmallows because it just looks appealing. So you cover it. You make sure it's all coated. There's no like single spot missing, and then you put it in the oven for heck knows how long. I actually don't know. It's kind of one of those thing. I've never cooked it myself, but it was always for like a family, like a holiday occasion, Christmas, Thanksgiving, you know, that kind of, even Easter, that kind of deal. So, you know, I don't know how to make it, but that's basically how you make it. I know that I'm just re-listening to what I just said. You know what I meant. I hope you know what I meant. But that's how you make it. And honestly, it is so fucking good. It's the best thing I've had. It's one of the best things. It's one of those things that I was just like, if I think of Christmas, I can't have it. I can't have a good Christmas dinner without that, you know? I mean, I probably could live without it, but, you know, it's so good. So, yeah, I'm going back home for Christmas. I think I'll be leaving on the 8th. Oh, yeah. This is also amazing. I'm leaving on the 18th, which is the Saturday. So, 3 weeks Saturday. And my flight, so I have a connecting flight. So, from Dresden to Frankfurt, and then I have like a few hour layover, and then from Frankfurt to Toronto. So, you know, the usual. But it's when I have to get up and go. It's 6 o'clock. Now, I understand that most flights, in most cases, flights are normal like that. I haven't had a flight like that in ages. Usually they've been afternoons/evenings, maybe late mornings at earliest. Man, the last time I've had like a 5 a.m., 6 a.m. flight was like 4 or 5 years ago. So it's going to be a bit of a shock to my system when I have to get up at like 3 in the morning just so I can get on the train and then get to the airport, and then we fly, and then all that crap. Plus I don't know the schedule for the trains on the weekends because, oh yeah, that was another thing. Germany transportation is a bit different. It's not consistent throughout the weekdays and the weekends. It's consistent throughout the week, but then the weekends it's like you're on your own. If you don't really know when they come, but they come at like weird sporadic times. So it's kind of annoying and weird. So yeah. That's what I was doing. That's what I said I was doing. I'm going back home for Christmas. I'm excited for that. Hopefully nothing bad happens. I hope nothing bad happens, but knock on wood. Knock on wood that nothing bad happens, seriously, though. So I could come back to Dresden to study more and explore and, you know, enjoy the winter. Yeah, they canceled everything here. So I was going to probably do a vlog or a live stream of me going to their Christmas markets. Because they do that. That's like one of the huge things in Germany is that their Christmases are insane. See, they set everything up. They had everything ready to go. But last minute, everything got canceled. And I was really bummed because the market, when it was still up, looked so freaking cool. I was so excited to go, like try food, maybe get some stuff for my family for Christmas, you know, like as gifts and all that. Nope, they had to cancel it legit last minute because they literally were going to open like 2-3 days before it happened. And it's just, nope, shit happened, got canceled. So that's unfortunate. But yeah, I got to see it at least, and that was pretty cool. But it's not the same. And you know, I'll enjoy Dresden's winter or Canada's winter however I can. But anyway, that's a future problem, not a now problem. But anyway, I'm going to wrap it up today. I know this was a very uncoordinated, unplanned one, but I wanted to catch up with you guys, and I understand that Star Wars was not going to be part of how big this podcast episode was, but you know what? This is what I wanted to talk about, so there you go. You got something you wanted. And yeah, thank you guys so much for listening. I hope to see you guys in the next episode. But until then, it has been an honor. Here's a Funky signing out. Auf Wiedersehen!